Hello, viewers. Welcome to yet another edition today, and welcome to Face It with Dominic. Before I proceed, I will extend thanks and appreciation to all my followers, all my subscribers, all around the world, more especially those that are from West Africa and all other places that have been commenting and subscribing and sharing. I appreciate you guys, and I extend love, and I hope that you continue to share and follow up. Today we have a friend here with us by the name of Peter, and today he's going to face it with us, not only with Dominic, but he face it with Peter and Dominic on my channel, and he's going to introduce himself, and we'll have a wonderful discussion and topic for you guys today.
My name is Peter. I am from the south. People say I look like Julius Malema, but I'm not. I am Zimbabwean, and I'm happy to be with you, Dominic, today and speaking out to your subscribers on YouTube. I hope all of you guys are doing great out there.
Thank you for introducing yourself. My viewers and my subscribers will still want to know more about you, and you happen to be here in BYU, Idaho, and studying. Can you tell viewers what you're studying and what makes you to be here?
I am here at Rexburg, BYU, Idaho. I am majoring in electrical engineering. So I invite all people out there to come and join electrical engineering because it's the simplest degree that we have here on Rexburg. We just connect small wires together.
Wow.
I know people like connecting wires.
It's so easy when you say the simplest.
It's so easy. Forget the calculus, but anyone connect a wire. I know they can connect wires.
I love that. You say forget the calculus.
Africans can do everything. They are Africans. They are not Africans.
Yes.
They can do it.
Okay, so Africans and everyone in the world is an African. That's why I try to be an African. But if you're an African, you also can do it. Believe in yourself, okay? As you face it with us today, we have a wonderful topic that we're going to talk about. From what he said, you come to realize that he believes in himself. And I know the major which he is offering is kind of challenging, engineering, electrical engineering. Well, for him, he says it's the most simplest. So now we're going to listen from him what he thinks about the topic we're going to discuss today. And the topic on our discussion today is how can we measure success? And what do we consider to be success in our lives? So, first of all, before we dip into our topic, Peter, what do you think about the word success?
Hey, success, it's an English word.
Yes.
So I will explain it as in terms of the English language.
Okay.
But to begin with, I personally think, I stand to be corrected, that success cannot be measured only academically. We can't measure the success of a person by saying you are studying such and such a degree, or we are studying such and such a field, then we measure success based on that. However, since I am of African descent, I would love to explain success from an African's point of view. Okay, and I believe the word success has got different meanings for different peoples and for individuals out there. To begin with, I would love to say that in Africa, the best way to get a child to do something is by telling them not to do it. If you say, don't take these sweets, then the child will take the sweets. If you say, don't play with such and such a child, the child will play with such and such a child. If you say, don't get a boyfriend to a gay child, you know what happens? She will be having text the other day. So what am I saying? I am saying for us to understand what success is, let me first explain what success is not.
Okay.
For us to understand what success is. Yes, that's how we learn, especially from where I'm from. We learn from the opposite. If you tell us, don't steal, what will we do? We go steal. Why are they telling us not to do it? We like breaking rules that we are given. We like to be free animals. So what is not success? For us to understand what is success. In my own opinion, you cannot measure success using education alone. You cannot measure success by how much money you have in your bank account. You cannot measure success by comparing yourself to another person. I can't measure my success by comparing what you have achieved and what I have not achieved. Success is measured by an individual based on what the individual can achieve, has achieved, and what potential they have to achieve.
I love
so
that.
In my own case, I know my potential can take me this far. Okay? Then if I work hard to achieve my goals, it can take me to some other stage that is right here, that is success. If I stretch myself to go even beyond my goals, I've become successful. Okay. That's how I understand success.
Thank you. I like the analogy, and you've been so practical. I love that. And that's me. I love the angle which you use of taking the opposite before you come to the actual thing of which we wanted to hear. And I love the answer which you just gave, that success is not, it cannot be defined only on the basis of education. Success can be defined from what you said by individual in various capacity of which they feel they have achieved something and they get happiness in it. I know you didn't mention much about it, might be a little bit different, but I just like to summarize it. So I love that. And as you have said that, we will further the discussion, what are those sectors which we consider to show that I am successful and I need to achieve this to show that I have been successful in my life?
Okay, I can take you back to what I've been saying. We are all different. We might eat from the same plate. Rather, we might share the same sun, but we all eat in different plates. We come from different backgrounds. Yeah. The food I eat in the South is not the same that type of food that you eat in the West. My upbringing in the South is not the upbringing that you have in the West. Yeah. But we all share the African or the human identity. So what I'm saying is every human being has got potential. We all have got potential to become something. With that potential of becoming something, let me give you an example of a girl child. A girl might say, I want to be a mother when I grow up. Every girl has got the potential of being a mother. But you'll find one girl might say, all right, we might have two girls here all knowing that they become mothers. Then one girl might say, yeah, I can become a mother, but somehow I just don't want to, maybe probably to have a boyfriend or to date or to have kids. She might have different reasons of saying, this boyfriend comes, this boyfriend goes, but somehow she does not want to do the things that will lead her to become a mother, or to do the steps that will help her achieve a goal of becoming a mother. Or she says, I'm always heartbroken, so I'm no longer getting married, I'm no longer doing it, I'm no longer dating anyone. And as a result, I hate to say this, she begins a process of failing to become a mother. Okay. Then we have got one person, the other girl, who might say, I want to be a mother. Then she does the things right that will help her achieve the goal of becoming a mother. Okay. And she reaches here.
Thank you. I love what you said, that you can measure success by the steps you take.
Exactly. You need to have goals.
Wonderful. You need to have a goal, you need to have a plan.
A plan, a vision, and a motive.
A motive. A goal, a plan, a success. A goal, a plan, a motive.
Let's say,
and what?
Let's say,
measure 4 things.
Yes. Let's say you need to have a reference point. First of all, you need to know who you are. Where are you from? Okay. You need to have a reference. Where are you coming from? Okay. And where do you want to go?
Why do you think it's necessary for you to have a reference of where are you coming from and where you want to go?
If you don't know where you are coming from and who you are just a headless chicken. You can't be going this direction, that direction. You can't come here to Rexburg, Dominic, then you forget that you are from Sierra Leone. What do you hope to achieve here in Rexburg if you forget that you are from Sierra Leone?
I just want to achieve and make money.
All right. Once that's your goal. Yeah. Once you forget who you are and where you came from and make money, when you make the money, how will you see your people in Sierra Leone? Will you see them as human beings, or will you start speaking English
okay, I love that.
And you have lost everything?
All right. I just gave you a response. Just respond to you directly, but it's a good part that we should just hit, that you need to know where you're coming from in the aspect of when you know. It's just like a plan. I learned something in my first 2 years in college, that the 5 P's we are in, say poor preparations leads to what? To poor performances. But proper preparation leads to what? To proper and perfect performances. So for us to achieve, we need to also know that we're successful, we need to have a goal, a plan, and have a purpose, and then know what we want. By that, you're able to what? To know where you are coming from. Just an example, if I would just say, now me, I know I'm from a family who are not poor, who are not rich, but middle class. And I know my family expects me to do certain things that will help the family name to continue to stay at the higher rate. And I know in 10 years' time, I want to have my family. I want to be done with college, and then I want to establish my own business. I have a plan, and I know where I'm coming from. Is that exactly what you're trying to say, or it's kind of a bit different?
Some of aspects of what you are saying are true, but however, I want to clarify a point.
Okay.
Success, like any other quantity, is measured on individual basis. It's not determined by family status. We all come from families that have set goals for us. How many of us have got individuals that have said to say, hey, you must achieve this, you must achieve this. So in reality, you are living on someone else's vision. You are not living your own vision.
So I'm not cutting you off. Are you saying someone can only measure success when you personally assess yourselves and know that I want this, and you go for it. And then when you go for it, you receive happiness, and then you're able to achieve your greater things in life, rather than relying on family goals, family plan. Because some of us from Africa, we have an idea that our parents want us to be a doctor. They want us to be an engineer.
That's correct. That's what your parents want. But is it what you want?
So are you saying that when we achieve what our parents want for us, our goals, that means that we are not being successful?
No. I am saying we value African customs, we value African traditions, but however, I'm saying when it comes to success itself, true success is measured on individual basis. If your parents tell you that we want you to become a doctor, but do you want to become a doctor? We have learned time and again about how people become failures, said in life, they feel rejected because they lived on others people's dreams. So what I'm saying is, as an individual, you know what makes you happy, you know what you want to achieve in life, you know what your potential is. Then if you work towards your goals and achieving your potential, you are a successful person.
Thank you.
But if you know your potential and you have the goals and you don't do anything to achieve those goals, you are not being successful.
I love that. That's what I wanted you to just clear here. It can be in a situation, your family, your mom, your dad want you to do this degree and you love it. And then you are able to go through that degree and become like first class holder in that degree, and you're still happy on that because you wanted that.
Can I ask you,
success,
can
right?
I ask you, sir? Okay. You seem to repeat every time about this degree. I am starting to get the feel that you think success is measured by a degree.
I'm not.
There is a difference between an educated person and a learned person.
I like that.
Okay.
I'm not coming from the view of education is only value and considered to be successful when people get degree.
There are successful people without degrees.
Yes.
Let's clarify.
I know that, and I believe in that. Success is not measured by people having degree, masters, and all PhD. No.
There are my brothers and sisters out there with no education, but they've achieved their potential.
Wonderful.
Those people have become successful.
It's just that we are using the case studies
to
clarify whatever we are discussing. So I personally know that success, you can have a carpenter.
He's successful because he has always dreamed to be a carpenter, and has managed to overcome the obstacles that have stopped them on becoming a carpenter, and they are taking care of their families. To me, such people, in their own terms or in their own reference, are successful people. But because we are different, the success varies. What's wrong is taking your success and comparing it to my success. Then I start to feel that I have not succeeded, I'm inferior, and yet I have achieved my potential. Some people, if you tell them 1 + 1, they'll say 20. But take them to the field, they can work hard and produce grain, and they are good farmers, and they are successful.
Thank you for taking us to that part of the discussion, because that was supposed to be the next stage.
Okay.
We've already hit that point. And then the other side I want us to talk about, we're working on this part of success. I'm now that successful carpenter. I can provide for my family, I can provide for myself, I have a savings, and I can pay utility bills. And you're happy, you have a little savings and all that. you are working to the line of success, okay? How do you think we can able to keep that success? Be consistent in that, and at the end of that 5 years, 10 years, your posterity will be able to even come and enjoy that. How?
Success is not an event. Success is a process.
Okay.
So once we have achieved, successful people, once they have achieved the dream that they've been yearning for, they always keep improving themselves. For instance, you mentioned someone being a carpenter. Yes, one can take the necessary steps, practice masonry and be a carpenter. And when they've achieved that, they don't stop there. They start even passing those skills and becoming something even greater. Successful people tend to have projects and goals coming up each and every time. So there's always this renewal in successful people, always to that yearning to do more, that yearning to have more skills. That's a trait that successful people have.
Yeah, so what you just said is not that when I'm successful now, I consider myself successful. I have happiness.
There's no comfort. What I'm saying, there's no comfort in success. Successful people are not comfortable. They
that.
always yearn to do more things. They are hardworking. They continuously work to succeed, and they accept challenges every day of their life.
I like what you just said. Successful people accept challenges.
They do.
And they stay proactive.
Yes.
Because why do you think you have to stay proactive as a successful person?
It is a quality. It is a trait. It is in the blood. It is in the veins of success to work.
Okay. So you said it's a trait.
It's a trait. So if a trait. Pardon my English. It's a trait. It's a quality that successful people have. You might find the successful student, for instance, that you the example that you reference about a degree or whatever, those successful students, they tend to want to study more about their field. They are not satisfied with getting a bachelor's, for instance. They would want to go for master's. After master's, they want to go for PhD. After PhD, they still want to go, I don't know what's out there after PhD, but they keep continuously wanting to learn and to improve themselves.
Yeah.
At the same time, the farmer that has got 2 hectares of land and is successful, next year, next harvest, next rain season, they want 8 acres of land, 8 hectares. They try to increase their ability. So what am I saying? Successful people always expand on the talents that they have. I think we have heard what Jesus taught about the parable of the talents. That's a story of success.
Yeah, I love that. And as we come to the end of our discussion, I like what you said, that successful people always ready to face challenges and overcome challenges. Okay, even though you didn't hit that point, but I'm going to state that clear. Successful people are ready to face challenges and overcome challenges. They don't allow challenges to overcome them.
Very true.
That's good. And then also, successful people always seek to keep themselves active always.
Very true.
And that should be what you think you're doing that makes you feel happy, that are good for you, continue doing it. In our last week discussion, we talked about how you can measure and be consistent and all that. So today we talk about being successful. In final thoughts, okay, what do you think you want to say about people who have been successful for some time and they fall down and they get up again? How can you say about people like that who are not consistent in being successful in their life?
Let me put it this way. There is no success graph that presents itself as a linear graph or as a straight line. There is no straight success. To say, I did this, and everything was smooth. The success graph is, however, a parabola. It's a wave, it's a sine wave. We have got ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs as we go up. Never have I met any successful people who have achieved everything and have never failed. Successful people fail 10 times, they get up 90 times. They fail 9 times, they get up 11 times. The amount of their getting up increases more than the amounts that they fall. So successful people realize that the journey is hard, they will fail, they accept the failure, or they say to themselves, failure breeds success. Once they failed, they don't take that failure as failure, they take it as a learning opportunity to improve on what they would have done wrong. After the improvement, then they overcome that milestone and move on to the next.
Thank you. So, in final, what can you say to the youth of today? Because most of my viewers are young people.
Okay.
And they are finding it difficult to measure themselves. For me, I was in a stage after my mission in Nigeria.
Okay.
I was in a stage I was always thinking, am I going to the right point? Am I going to gain success? Am I, when I took the pathway class, helped me to know that I was successful at that time,
Okay.
and even now. So what can you say to young people of how they can measure themselves and encourage themselves, even in times of trial as the world is today?
To the young people out there, my message is this: success is measured on an individual basis. Measure your own success using your own factors, your own parameters, your own achievements, your own goals. Never ever measure success by comparing yourself to me. My goals are not your goals.
Yeah.
My visions are not your visions.
Yeah.
My failures are not your failures. My degree is not your degree. You have got your own life. So rather, what am I saying to young people? Realize who you are first, where you come from. Realize where you are going, have a reference point, and know you want to get to point B. But between you and point B, there are steps to take. Once you have seen that potential, start working hard to achieve each and every goal, or in each and every step. Learn to overcome each and every obstacle in the process. As you do that, you will fail at times, that's true. Failure will teach you on how to live life. Remember, the best teacher is life experience. The best teacher does not carry a chalk. It's life and it's rough. So when it is rough, pick yourself up, go again, have the necessary energy, have the necessary drive to overcome those challenges and move towards achieving that goal. You have achieved success. Success is earned, it's not gained. Once you reach where you want to become, keep on improving yourself. When you do that, to me, I perceive that you would have become successful, or you're filled with success.
Thank you very much, Peter, for your wonderful advice and all that you've shared with us all today. And in conclusion, as young people, we should be ready, smart, and be energetic. Wake up every day and think about what you want in life and go there and achieve it. Always be ready to overcome the no and say, I'm tired, I still need more sleep after you've slept for like 7 or 8 hours.
So how do I say thank you in West Africa?
Thank you, and you can say it any way you want, in English and in your dialect.
I like it in their language. For us, we'll say Tatenda Siyabonga. Thank you. Asante, Ama Tanzania, Nama Kenya, Nama Uganda. West Africa, I don't know, but.
Okay, West Africa,
thank
we can say in Pidgin, make I say thank you to una all. In Creole, we say una tenki.
Una tenki, ma Nigeria, na ma Sierra Leone, ma.
All right then. Thank you guys. See you.
You pay me.